Would everybody mind standing? We'll do a pledge of allegiance, please.
Absolutely.
Please join me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I would ask that if you have a phone, please silence it so we have a clear reproduction on 1844 Facebook and web, wherever this is going. Thank you. Mike?
Good morning. My name is Michael Lodato. I'm the Deputy Executive Director of the Town of Hempstead IDA. I'm accompanied by CEO Frederick E. Parola. And would everyone like to introduce themselves?
Introduce yourself, please.
Okay. LaDonna Taylor.
Mark DeVella.
Robert Kennedy.
Vilma Lancaster.
We are here on behalf of a public hearing for the Gardens at Buffalo, LLC. This will also be uploaded to our YouTube channel for the Town of Hempstead IDA. I will now read the notice of public hearing into the record. Notice is hereby given that a public hearing pursuant to Title I of Article 18A of the New York State General Municipal Law will be held by the Town of Hempstead IDA on the 11th day of September 2023 at 10 a.m. local time at 46 North Ocean Avenue, Village of Freeport, Town of Hempstead, New York, in connection with the following matters. The Gardens at Buffalo, LLC, a limited liability company organized and existing under the laws of the state of New York on behalf of itself and or the principals of the Gardens at Buffalo, LLC, and or an entity to be formed or to be formed on behalf of any of the foregoing, submitted an application for financial assistance to the Town of Hempstead IDA to enter into a transaction in which the company has requested that the agency assist in the acquisition of an interest in an approximately 2.5355 acre parcel of land located at 80 to 84 Albany Avenue and 17 to 33 Buffalo Avenue, Village of Freeport, Town of Hempstead, Nassau County, New York. The demolition of an existing approximately 11,451 square foot structure and certain other improvements on the land, and the construction of an approximately 80,004 square foot addition to such building and related improvements on the land, and the acquisition of certain fixtures, equipment, and personal property necessary for the completion thereof, in which the facility will then be and together with the land and the improvements known as the facility, which the facility will then be subleased by the agency to the company and further subleased by the company to future tenants for use as a multifamily rental housing facility consisting of approximately 10 studio units, 100 one-bedroom units, 72 bedroom units, and 23 bedroom units. At least 10% of which the units will be workforce housing. The agency contemplates it would provide financial assistance to the company in the form of exemptions from mortgage recording tax in connection with the financing or any subsequent refinancing of the facility, exemptions from sales and use tax, and abatement of real property tax. The company has requested the agency provide financial assistance to the company in the form of an abatement of real property tax for a term of up to 25 years. The proposed pilot benefit deviates from the agency's uniform tax exemption policy and guidelines as amended to date because the pilot benefit would be for a term of up to 25 years instead of 10. Copies of the proposed pilot payment schedule are available on the agency's website at tohida.org. The agency is considering the proposed deviation from the policy due to the current nature of the property and because the company would not undertake the project and the project would not be economically viable without a pilot benefit for a term of up to 25 years. A representative of the agency will be at the above stated time and place here and accept oral comments from all persons with views in favor or opposed to either the project or the financial assistance requested by the company. Comments may also be submitted to the agency in writing or electronically prior to or during the hearing by emailing them to idamail@hempsteadny.gov. Minutes of the hearing will be transcribed and posted on the agency's website. Members of the public have the opportunity to review the application for financial assistance filed by the company with the agency and an analysis of the costs and benefits of the proposed project, which can be found on the agency's website, www.tohida.org. To extent practicable, the hearing will be streamed on the agency's website in real time to be in accordance with Section 857 of the New York State General Municipal Law. A video of recording of the hearing shall be posted on the agency's website, all in accordance with Section 857 of New York State General Municipal Law. The agency anticipates that the members of the agency will consider a resolution to approve this project and the financial assistance requested by the company, including the proposed 25-year pilot benefit at the agency's board meeting to be held on September 19th, 2023 at 9 a.m. local time, Town of Hempstead Town Hall Courtroom, 350 Front Street, Hempstead, New York, 11550. Thank you. If anyone would like to be heard, please come up and state your name and where you're from, and we'll put you on record.
Good morning.
Morning.
Jack Martins, Harris Beach, 333 Earl Ovington Boulevard, Uniondale, New York. Mr. Mayor, members of the board, Mr. Executive Director, Deputy Executive Director, I am here on behalf of the Gardens at Buffalo, LLC. I thank you for the opportunity to speak with you this morning, and just to reiterate the need for this inducement as part of this project. The project is the construction or renovation of 200 units of housing at what used to be the old Moxie Rigby housing development. It is located between Buffalo Avenue and Albany Avenue, north of East Merrick Road here in Freeport. There are three components to the ask. One is, given the cost of this project at approximately $49 million, there will be financing of about $30 million. So we would ask for relief with regard to the mortgage tax. Sales tax is going to be about $12 million worth of goods that are going to be placed in and materials as part of this project. We would ask for relief from sales tax, and as was mentioned during the introduction, relief from property taxes for a term of 25 years. We thank you for your consideration of this request. We know that there have been reports presented by Harris Cronin and Associates, NDC, and Camoin, which are already part of the record, and would ask that this be, again, approved today. Thank you. If there are any questions. Thank you.
I have a couple of questions, if you don't mind. Has the construction plans complied with the Village of Freeport Buildings Department and all required methods, all required requirements?
All construction will comply with the building department requirements. The permits will be, I'm assuming, issued subject to compliance with those requirements, and we will, and I think we have, made every effort to work with the building department. Building department, Mayor, you'd be happy to know, has been exceptional in their approach to this project, as they usually are, and this is no exception. There are certain approvals we still need to get with regard to site plan approvals, having to do with colors, textures, layout, landscape plan, lighting plans, and the like. There's a hearing that is to be scheduled, I believe, in early October, but aside from that, everything else, I believe, is in order.
Great. And when are you anticipating starting this construction, and how long would it take, do you estimate?
Construction shall take about 2 years. Commencement should be either late 2023 or early 2024. We would expect probably early 2024, weather permitting. They'd certainly like to start sooner, but given the winter months and how sometimes that can be difficult, we may need to push it back a little bit until early 2024. But the hope is to start as soon as possible.
And also, I just want to mention, if it does start in '24, please take notice of security on that property, where we have had problems in the past. Make sure the doors are inspected, checked, and locked on a regular basis.
Absolutely. The site will be secured, and I will certainly pass on the need to make sure that the site continues to be secured, not only the perimeter, but the facility itself.
Perfect.
Thank you, Mayor.
One further question. While I'm in general favor of the development, since the other housing project where the old Jaguar used to be went up, since the access to the property is limited by the Albany Avenue extension and Merrick Road there, and those are the only two roadways in, has a traffic plan been devised to keep the delivery of materials, since it's a large rehab? Has that been discussed with the village by any chance?
There was a traffic plan, I believe, presented, but access and egress to the site will be from both Albany and Buffalo. There is a parking facility that's going to be constructed on the, I believe, on the Albany side, but there is a through access between the two roads once the warehouse that's there now is taken down, which will be taken down, and that'll be the staging area for the balance of the work.
So just so that I understand it better, so the industrial building that's north of BMW on the opposite side is going to be removed at one point, and that's going to be the staging place for all materials, and materials can be delivered off of the Albany Avenue extension into that area?
Albany and Buffalo. That parking
Albany,
lot-
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once that building comes down, there is cross-access between both Albany and Buffalo.
Great.
North of the site, on the north area.
Perfect.
I guess, for reference, south of the park.
Yes.
And so there'll be room there to stage and to stage the balance of the work. We will not be accessing the site from.
From Merrick? Correct. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Any other questions, comments?
Just a question, you could said that if you start in '24, it would take like 2 years. So are we, for pilot purposes, I think we have applied for 26, 27 up to that point? Is that correct?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
thank you.
Thank you.
Nice watch. Nice watch. Well thought of. Village Attorney, you have any questions or comments? No. Any public comments?
Thank you.
Mike, please proceed.
15 minutes. We're going to keep the, excuse me, we're going to keep the public hearing open another 5 or 10 minutes just to see if anyone shows up late.
We're ready? You ready? You good? Please proceed.
Okay, so I don't see anyone else here that has attended that would like to be heard, so we are now observing it is 10:29 a.m. on September 11th. We will be closing this public hearing for the Gardens at Buffalo LLC. Sine die. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Before we close, I just want to make a couple of comments. One, I want to thank the Executive Director, Fred Parola, Assistant Director, Mike Lodato, for your continued support and proven economic development in the Village of Freeport. Myself, the board, and the residents greatly appreciate all you've done. And also, my condolences on 9/11 to all the families and relatives, people that were lost during the 9/11 tragedy. Any other comments?
And we appreciate working with a great administration. Freeport's really well run, and we're happy to be a part of continuing the renaissance of this great South Shore community.
Thank you very much. Any other comments? Any comments from the public?
I just want to say, I think this is going to be an amazing project, and mainly because I was raised at Moxley Rigby, so I think this is going to be great.
Great.
For the community, for the people. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, IDA, Fred, Mike.
Mr. Colton, any comments? Please proceed, Mike. Do we need a motion to close the meeting?
No, we don't need a motion. We're good.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. We greatly appreciate it. Get home safe. Have a good day. And again, thank you to everybody for all your thoughts and input on this